to tell people we're together when you're sneaking off to the Wingate Jamboree with Dobie.
But Petey, if I hadn't gone, we'd have never figured out that he doesn't know Limbo at all.
Well, yeah, there's that. But now you want to go to the dance with him.
I promised.
Well, tell him your phones won't let you.
You know bringing dates isn't one of my faults.
That's another thing. Where did you get all the money he spent on you last night?
I suppose he earned it somehow.
Well, I'm gonna find out. You were supposed to be here about 10 minutes ago, and if I didn't know you were crazy about me, I think you were getting to like that little piggy.
Of course not, Petey.
Shh. Mr. Bellows, Mr. Bellows. Yes, Mr. Pipgrass?
Quit skulking in there. I wish to have words with you.
I'm not in the office, Mr. Pipgrass. I'm by the table.
Then why aren't you?
As
As editor-in-chief, you spend too much time girlying, Mr. Bellows. The same goes for you, Mr. Gillis.
I'm Helen Dixon, Mr. Pipgrass.
Well, you shouldn't be Helen Dixon, and you should be Dobie Gillis. Fuck along. What have you to say for yourself?
About what, Mr. Pipgrass?
About the financial affairs of the Echo, if what remains of them can so be called.
We're a little pressed right now.
Pressed? You're practically extracted.
Dobie's in charge of finances, Mr. Pipgrass. He's business manager, I'm editor-in-chief.
Where is Mr. Gillis?
I have no idea. You were supposed to be here about 10 minutes ago.
I see. While you and Mr. Gillis are engaged in your discussions, perhaps may involve an answer that may interest both me and, I fear, Mr. Harrington.
Yes, sir.
The present state of the Echo's bank account, the bills now owing, and just how the funds from the sale of the bond have been spent.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you so happen to need me, I shall be in.
Do you think he'll tell Mr. Harrington?
I'm afraid it's worse than even he thinks. Nobody can sell tickets to that clown band. Dobie sold a few, and that's about it.
He's certainly no quitter.
You're not getting to like that little pop-off, are you?
Of course not. Although I can't help admiring his drag.
Well, if you go to that dance with Dobie, I'm warning you, we're through.
Petey, you don't understand. Dobie said if I go to the dance with him, they'll crown me Queen Echo. He thinks they might even dedicate the annual to me.
But they're... Wait, what's your being queen got to do with any of this?
Dobie's credited all the ticket sales to me. It's a terrific incentive for him. He thinks they might even sell enough to save the dance. Why, Pete, I thought all this time you'd be proud of me being elected queen.
Well, yeah, sure, but what'll people say to see you at the dance with Dobie? It'll just make a fool of me. Either we go together or we're through.
No, come on. I had no idea you felt that way about it. Hey, suppose we get Dobie to invite someone else. Say he invited Limbo.
But you said he didn't even know her.
Of course he doesn't, but he'll pretend that he does. If you ask him to wire Limbo to come as his guest and save the dance, he'll do it rather than admit he doesn't know her.
You might at that.
And then he'll have another date so I can go with you. And by tomorrow morning, I'll be queen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Shh.
Hey, they're late.
Why aren't you out selling tickets?
Nobody can sell tickets to that clown band.
I can.
Well, Mr. Pipgrass wants to know how much money we have in account.
With the $8 I have in my pocket, $1.65.
You mean we're overdrawn?
Just on paper. I'll deposit first thing in the morning.
And he wants to know what happened to that $1,000 bond. What happened to the money, Dobie?
Dance promotion, stuff like that.
Ellen said you bought her a corsage, big enough to hang on a derby with her.
Yeah, the guy can't get anywhere with Wingate looking cheap.
Yeah, and got bought a tuxedo.
Pete, my only chance was to shoot the works. Pray for luck.
Have you ever heard of renting a tuxedo?
A guy can't put up a front in a rented tuxedo.
Jimmy Wingate wouldn't have noticed the difference.
No, but I would.
And all that Limbo Lamb stuff. Helen says you don't even notice it.
I do.
Then she's a close friend of yours.
You saw that picture.
Hey, Dobie, how would you like to save this dance? Make it the biggest thing the school's ever seen.
Boy, would I.
Then invite Limbo to be your guest at the Echo Homecoming Games.
I can't. I'm taking help.
But think of the publicity. The kids will be pounding on the door to get in. And the alumni, oh boy.
Dobie, just for this one night, I can let you go.
She's got all kind of engagements. Every minute booked solid.
Didn't you say she was down at Lake Tignatonka visiting her family this week?
I might have said something like that.
I bet you don't even know where she lives down there.
I might have forgotten.
Flutter's Resort, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Western Union, please.
Hey, what's the big idea?
I'm ringing Western Union to have them send an invitation to Limbo Land for the Echo Homecoming.
No, Petey, not bad.
Western Union, please? Yeah, just a second. Take this. I'll dictate the invitation. You ready to be here for that?
I can't.
You want me to conjure the the ground like a railroad spike.
Okay. This is a paid telegram to Limbo Land, care of Clutter's Resort, Lake Tigamataka, Minnesota.
Would you care to be my guest to the Echo Homecoming Dance, Friday, October 30th?
Would you care to be my guest to the Echo Homecoming Dance, Friday, October the 30th?
Can't wait to see you again.
That will just cost money. No, operator, wait a second.
Go on.
Can't wait to see you again.
With the all-consuming passion of my love,
No, I can't say that. I just can't.
Please, Petey, no.
you can always admit you wrote that stuff on the photograph yourself.
Suppose her mother picked up the wire.
That's a chance we'll have to take. Go on.
All right, operator. With the no, just one all. Consuming passion of my love. Yes, passion.
All yours, always, Dobie Gillis.
She knows me so well. Suppose I just say Dobie.
You heard me?
All yours, always, Dobie Gillis. No, don't read it back. My address is 578.
Oh no, Dobie. The Echo office. We'll all be waiting for the reply.
Care of the Echo office, Salmon P. Chase High School. No, don't read it back. How much is that? Thanks.
Dobie, don't try to stop that telegram, or I'll break you in two like a coconut tree. Dobie, the Echo edition of Homecoming Dance is in Haag. You've hired a band that nothing but a Lithuanian can dance to. You've or stolen a good part of $1,000, and if you don't stop messing with Helen, I'll twist your neck like an owl's. I'm going in to talk to Mr. Pingrass, see if we can have a conference with Mr. Harrington.
No, I'll fix this. You see if I don't.
You better do it before our conference with Harrington. Come on, Helen.
Just a second, Petey. Dobie, I'm sorry you were so nasty about everything.
Helen, sometimes I get down. But then I look at you, and I know everything's going to be all right. And you sure will be. I've sold almost 2/3 of the tickets that have gone out. Everybody else is too. We're just contesting tomorrow. You're in on the cruise.
Dobie, you're a wonderful boy. Wonderful.
Helen!
Coming.
This is a straight telegram to Joey DeHaan, care of Marquette University, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Send telegram to Limbo Land as follows. Wire you received from Dobie Gillis, arranged by our agent, imperative you attend high school dance and play up to Dobie Gillis. Live covering event for high school ranking. We'll plug Wild Oats and the Wild Rice and give a big boost for our opening night in Minneapolis at the 13th annual convention of the Lady Morticians. Suggested wire reply to Dobie as follows. To Dobie, with the all-consuming passion of my love, all yours, Limbo. Sign it, Jimmy Winking. Yeah, Dobie Gillis. No, I'm a busy man. How much is that? Thanks.
What are you doing with that telephone?
Just a minute, operator. The telephone company that runs this phone hasn't been ringing up any money lately. They've asked me to text them. All right, operator. I'm afraid all I have is small change. You'll be sure to ring it back? Thanks. How's that working? Fine? Don't mention it. They say it's working.
Anyway, Mr. Pipgrass wants to have a meeting with you and Mr. Harrington tomorrow. You want your father there as well.
My father doesn't know anything about publishing.
What? No. My dad's coming down to see Mr. Harrington tomorrow, and he's not going to deliver the homecoming issue without the money. All of it. And that arrow? It shoots crooked.
Let me see.
I can't. The woman took it with her.
What were you doing?
I wasn't doing nothing. I was just trying to shoot one of Mrs. Lester's geraniums off the windowsill, and you know what?
I hope not.
So do I.
The arrow sailed across the corner. And when I went to go pick it up, the lady was running down the street with it.
What did she want?
She didn't see much, dude. It was kind of sticky in there. Well, I better get going. I don't want Pop to know that I told you this. Will you make me a new arrow? Or with a cap on it, so when I blow up those geranium pots, it'll blow up a million pieces.
Yeah, maybe you'll hit another lady.
Boy, that'll be something.
Dobie, you'll never guess what's happened.
Do I want to?
You do, Dobie. You really do. Do you know where I've been?
Turn around. I know you haven't been near Mrs. Lester's geraniums.
I don't understand.
It's the one piece of bad luck that's missed us.
But this is good luck, Dobie. I've been out on Rice Street,
What are you doing out there?
selling dance tickets,
On White Street?
scads of them. There's a Lithuanian settlement out there, and they're just crazy about happy selling. She's the Lithuanian
we'd be in the clear.
And do you know what else?
You don't mean you sold more?
No, but coming home, I realized I'll be Prosecco.
Oh no! Three balls of fire!
That's wonderful, Bonnie.
I've never been a queen before.
Well, you are now, Bonnie.
I'll say.
Ellen, wait. I'll fix this.
No, Dobie, I'm done.
I kept you in advance camp, didn't I?
Yeah, and on probation.
But you can't leave me like this. You said you were done with these dumb muscle men. You said...
Don't be such a sap. Ellen was just using you to do her advanced camp for her.
But I saw her, don't you? I saw her.
Even a dumb muscle man can act.
He's lying. Isn't he, Helen?
I'm sorry, Petey. I really
She's been using me. Bonnie, this whole time, she's been using me.
I know, Dobie.
I guess I knew it all along. I just wanted to believe it. I needed to believe it. I felt that if I could take Petey away from Helen, maybe I wasn't such a shrimp. Turns out I'm smaller than I thought I was. A small engine with a pig whistle.
Oh no, Dobie. You are much, much more than that. And you still are. And you can prove it to everybody, even yourself.
You still believe in me. You're the only one who does. And I'm including myself.
Now's the time to believe in yourself, Dobie.
How can I?
By making a success of this dance. By thinking of the echo first. It's only when a man stops being important to himself that he starts being important to others. Now you started from something for the echo. Now finish it.
Look at this mess I got us in. I'm practically a criminal.
You were smart enough to get us into it, weren't you?
Say, I was, wasn't I? And I suppose with your help, I might be able to get us out.
That's the old Dobie.
No, it's the new Dobie.